Georgia had a huge weekend. They had double-digit visitors on campus. You can go to Dogs HQ for a whole rundown. But on Saturday, the Georgia Bulldogs added their 11th commitment of the 2026 class. That was when defensive lineman from Norcross, Georgia, Carter Lucky committed. He goes 6'5", 270. He's a defensive lineman. He's the brother of star tight end Lawson Lucky and the son of former UGA player Mike Lucky. So the red and the black, it runs deep in this family. Carter Lucky is now a Dog. He's UGA's second defensive line commitment, joining JUCO standout Seven Cloud. So a nice addition to a loaded visit weekend for the Dogs. Speaking of visitors, Ressie Manziel was supposed to be on the show. He was unable to make it. He's currently on the field at a camp, but I spoke to him this morning, and he told me there is some buzz around five-star wide receiver Sedarian Morgan. He's been considered a longtime Alabama lean, but Rusty said UGA made a move this week, and really, they've been making a move all offseason. James Coley, wide receiver coach, and the staff, they made a bunch of visits to see him this spring. Now he's currently on campus in Athens, wrapping up the visit as we speak, and we are hearing some buzz. Can't wait to read more on Dogs HQ from the weekend. Now, got a few other notes on some intel on five-star tight end Caden Prothro. Boy, was he on campus at the right time if you're the Dogs. Now, of course, Georgia got the unfortunate news that tight end Mark Bowman was not going to be committing to the Dogs. He was going to be committing to USC. But right on cue, Caden Prothro, five-star tight end out of the state of Georgia. He's from Bowden, Georgia, and he's been at the top of that tight end board for a while. Well, he's also maybe on the wide receiver board. He goes 6'6". Some feel he could play that X position at wide receiver. But nonetheless, Caden Prothro definitely coming into focus with the news that Mark Bowman is off the board. Xavier Crowell was on campus, another five-star prospect. He, too, is from Alabama, and he's another one that Georgia is trying, much like Sedarian Morgan, trying to turn the tide, for lack of a better term. All right, also on campus, another five-star, Isaiah Williams. He's a major flip target. He's committed to Ole Miss, but he's the On3 industry #1 overall linebacker, and he's on commitment number 5. Yeah, that's right, commitment number 5. Now, he's from Leesburg, Florida. He's been committed to Florida State, Louisville, a couple others. I don't have them all in front of me, but he's on commitment number 5, so we'll see. I actually think I think Isaiah Williams is going to end up a Dog. Don't hold me to it, but that's just my gut feeling. Another flip target on campus is Devin Carter. He's quietly taking some visits. You guys remember Devin Carter, one-time FSU commitment, decommitted, committed to Auburn. He's been quiet, but now he'll take a few OVs. And Georgia is the first. Just watch that name, Devin Carter. All right, another priority target on campus was edge Kamari Brooks. UGA went to do an in-home visit with him this past week. Now this weekend, he's on campus. It's sounding like it's a two-team race here between Bama and Georgia. Next weekend, he's going to be at Bama. So this weekend, Georgia, next weekend, Bama. To me, that's always the recipe for a potential commitment coming off those two visits, especially when you've got it kind of narrowed down to two teams. You take those visits back to back. You're already in summer. What else are you waiting for? It's time to commit. What do you think, Georgia fans? You guys talk to me. How are we feeling about this weekend? How you feeling about Caden Prothro now that Mark Bowman's off the board? How you feeling about Justice Fitzpatrick? He's a big name out of South Florida that UGA's been leading for. You guys talk to me, comment section below. Big weekend for Georgia recruiting.